And also the SG, kindly join us because you are the custodian. Sorry? We need to repeat that. Okay, I'm told that we need to repeat. I'm guided because of the emblems. Okay, thank you. The emblems must be right. Makofi tena. Thank you. Good. Let's have now the national government. The national government represented by the three cabinet secretaries and the Solicitor General, and also the two PSs in the Ministry of Health, Harry Kimtai and Mary Mudhoni. And also, please, may you come and line up so that we are properly. I don't know whether KMPDU you want to add on to your people, you're okay, the two of you, because the national government looks out, it has outnumbered you. Maybe some of the other officials can join so that it doesn't look. And then in the middle, let us have the head of public service. The head of public service, sir, kindly, let me request you to come because you are the custodian of all. So kindly, let's move a little bit. The scribes, you can move a little bit to move kidogo. Let the public service be at the middle. And wait a little bit. Hiyo picha, Madam Susan, kuja upande tafadhali. Na kuomba ndio wakaribiane. Hapo. Bash. Hiyo ndio picha ya gazeti inataka. Hama namna gani? Haya. Let's clap for them. Makofi, makofi, makofi. Thank you very much. Now we can have the exchange of the documents, kindly. Let's have the exchange of the documents symbolically. Please, the key stakeholders, you may hold. And this is a very important document. That's why it's in red. And Wakili Collins Kiprono is handing over. Yeah, please hold them so that we see the emblem formally. Yes. Yeah. Yes, and let's be on the same line. Like, let's be on the same line. Yeah. Yes. Be on the same line, kindly, for uniformity. Yes, kindly. Open it up. Yeah. Haya, wamefungua vitabu vya nyaraka. Makofi kwao. SG inua yako kidogo, yako inakaa kama iko kidogo, tusiambiwe hii kuwa sahihi. Makofi tena. Please let's clap for the hamtaki kupiga makofi. Thank you very much. Let's shake hands kindly, just for symbolically. Musalimiane angalau, hapo. Oh, unataka kunisalimia? Mimi niliwapeleka mbio sana kama msemaji wa serikali. Kwanza hiyo makofi. Sasa hakuna sponsorship of hashtags kwa Twitter, hiyo imekwisha sasa. Tulikimbizana huko, tunajua hivyo. Salimia Moses Kuria, pia ni mwingine mnafaa kuridhiana hapo. Daktari Davji, salimia Mheshimiwa Moses Kuria. Tulikuwa upande moja tukichara sana kabisa. Na pia waziri wa leba Florence Bore, ambaye ni mama ambaye alikaza nguvu kabisa. Asante mheshimiwa. This is very, very symbolic. Everybody is happy. And also the SG, yeah, hapo kabisa makofi. Na pia Madam Mary Mudhoni, ambaye alikuwa ni kama mediator kidogo, alikuwa na middle ground kidogo, alikuwa analia tusisukume sana. Pia PS Harry Kimtai, yeye hana maneno mengi. PS Harry Kimtai, tu salimia Dr. Davji, salimia. Lakini haya, hata mimi nisalimie hapo. Tulisumbuana sana. Na tunaweza kuketi. Now we can take our seats. Yeah. Oh, CS Public Service, sorry. Thank you very much. PS Public Service, sorry. I beg your pardon. Let's take our seats now. Thank you, choir. Thank you. Asante sana. Asante choir, asante sana. Now, thank you. Now, let's be silent. Please, let's clear the front here. If you can clear the front, madam, if you can clear the front. Now, at this juncture, silence, 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 silence. Let's be silent. I can see some people at the back are a little bit active. Let's just be calm. Chair, you may have to, you may take your seat, but I'm very sure that bag is not yours. Yeah. Chair, we are waiting for you to be seated. Thank you. Now, at this juncture, I want to invite, I have the pleasure to invite the chief negotiator of this whole process. It's been arduous, many days on end. This has been where we have been camping, but finally, we have a solution. Let's clap as we welcome the head of public service, the Honorable Felix Koskei. Karibu.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of whole of Nation Approach Committee, I want to register my appreciation today, this evening, for the ceremony that has taken place. It has been a very, very tedious and windy, very rough, but finally, we have made it. I want to thank the union. I want to thank the ministry. I want to thank the county government led by Her Excellency Governor Anne Waiguru and her team, and also to again thank the CS Health and also our team for really being patient, working very hard during negotiations, and ensuring that whatever was at contestation was finally agreed. And I want to thank also KMPDU for climbing down. And now we have a document that has been signed formally, a document that will be deposited in court so that we as Kenyans will start again enjoying health services as provided by the doctors. I want to, as I'm ending my opening remarks, I want to request the union perhaps to start by calling off the strike officially, because I know Kenyans are waiting with a bated breath. Karibu, KMPDU, and we are making very, very short speeches because we want to rush to court. Karibuni.
We move them there. Saidia kumove hizo tafadhali. Help me to move the mics.
The end of the strike. Where did you say that thing? Where did you say that thing?
Okay, now let's hear from the SG, who is the spokesperson of the doctors.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think today marks 7 years and 56 days since the government has been on strike. We are happy that they called off their strike here 5 days ago. And this led us to have a well-structured negotiation that was having a process of give and take. So yesterday, we had a negotiation with the Council, a whole night negotiation with the Ministry of Health. So I want to thank the head of public service for having complied to the court orders, because court orders are not given in vain. And that led to the meetings that we had. I also want to thank the Council of Governors, headed by the chair on Anne Waiguru, and the chair Health Committee, Governor Mudomi, and the chair Labor Committee, Kahiga, who have met us on several occasions. Sometimes they throw tantrums, but they still believe that we have to sit down and resolve the issues. I also want to thank the Ministry of Health, the CS, the PSS, who despite the heated moments, I've not given up on having discussions on these issues. I also want to thank the able leadership of KMPDU, who believe on one thing, that justice must be done and must be done now. And so from the document that we had a very long meeting today with our National Advisory Council, that is the highest decision-making organ. And they endorsed that we signed this particular return to work formula today so that it can pave way for the doctors to resume work within 24 hours from now. And that means a strike that began on 13th of March 2024 has been called off. The government has insisted to us that they are different government, there are different persons in office, that we need to believe in them, that they're not conmen. And therefore, we have decided that despite having said and stated that we do not go home with promissory notes, we have decided to take the promise for the last time. But as we take this, I must say that one of the fundamental issues, that is the matter of doctor interns, is still pending. This matter was filed in court in Eldoret. This matter has been part of the conversations. And we could not come to a particular agreement because the union was for the opinion that the doctor intern must be posted immediately as per the CBA, while the government was for the opinion that we have to await for the court litigation that is ongoing in Eldoret before we come to an agreement. But there we have a joint caveat that is going on. All the doctor interns, that is the medical officer interns, the pharmacist interns, and the dentist interns will have to wait a little bit longer. We have agreed on a 60 days period that they will not be posted, but we'll be having conversations on this issue. It then means that as this matter in court is ongoing, we'll also be having conversation. But one thing we must assure everybody, every doctor and every person, that the rights of workers are enshrined in a collective bargaining agreement that is signed, that is sacrosanct. We will always endeavor to protect that. Thank you.
Coffee, Makofi. Thank you very much. That is a very excellent. Now we come to the chair of the Council of Governors. Please, you can help me move the mics. Thank you very much, Dr. Chari, for that magnanimity. The chair of the Council of Governors, Madam Anne Waiguru, the governor for Kirinyaga.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Council of Governors, I would like to say how pleased we are and relieved that finally we have come to the end of this strike. It's been a long journey, many nights, many days of negotiation. And if we were in a boardroom, I would have said point of order, because I don't think the governors were throwing any tantrums. But in the process of negotiation, there is give and take, and there's that which can be done and that which can't be done. Most of the issues that had been raised for the Council of Governors had been agreed upon a lot earlier. And in the process of harmonization and the issues that kept emerging, it took a little longer. But we are saying today is a great day because we have come to the end of this issue, and we would like to thank the union also for coming this far and working seamlessly with the county governments and agreeing on all the issues that were raised and the responses and the timelines that we've given, and therefore also calling the strike off. So on behalf of my colleagues, we want to say thank you, and thank you also to the head of public service, who for the whole journey has been steering the moderation between the two parties and also for the national government. So we thank you. We would also like to note that we will be continuing with the process of dialogue and negotiation with the other outstanding institutions that we haven't yet settled, because the commitment of the Council of Governors is to ensure that we're providing seamless service delivery to the people that elected us. Thank you once again, and thank you for making the time to be here.
Makofi. Now let me call upon the Cabinet Secretary for Health to make her remarks. I can see some governors would want to make some remarks. I can stand guided. So the Chair Health. Okay, let's hear from the Chair Health in the Council of Governors.
Thank you very much, the government spokesperson. I want to support the remarks that have been made by our chair. On behalf of the Council of Governors, we are grateful also to all the parties involved, HOPES and CS Health, the KMPDU, and everyone else who was involved in these negotiations. We have burnt midnight oil and we have worked overtime. Some of us have not been to our counties for a very long time, and I hope our constituents know where we've been. It's for the greater good for the country. And now we are happy that we can now be able to go back to our counties and be able to see the implementation also of this being discussed today. It is easy to put a signature on the paper. It's easy for KMPDU to just pick the mic and say we have called off a strike. But the real work begins now. The implementation of what we have agreed upon is the beginning of the journey to make sure that we never have any more of this and call for disagreement. For a beginning, we have their need for the health for people of Kenya because of the floods. Cholera has just struck in some parts of the country. And therefore, what the KMPDU SG has said that the doctors can go back within 24 hours. The 24 hours should begin now. SG, call out for duty. Health cannot wait. Would even wish we can go back in the next few minutes because we really want our health to be back on track. On our behalf, we will continue engaging, as our chair said, with the remaining unions, that is Kenya National Union of clinic officers. We had agreed to meet them on Tuesday. We'll meet them, but we are hoping that because they've seen the goodwill that